Listen.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm really excited for this episode. I'm a fan of the spooky and the weird, so this will be fun. If for whatever reason you did not read the description of this video, it is a reading spooky / true crime Reddit stories from Reddit. That was my cat. She doesn't like it. she's already scared. But yeah. So quick disclaimer: this will be scary, hopefully, somewhat. But it's also from Reddit, so we're not 100% on the source, of course. Again, some of the Reddit stories I have looked through do have sources linked in them, so yeah, some of them might be more true than others. But I will make note of which ones have links, I guess, and I don't know. But yeah, so we'll just kind of read one each until we run out of time or we run out of stories. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you want to go first or if I want to go first. Go on ahead. Okay. Go on. All right. So I have 3 ready here. I don't know which one I want to do yet. They're all decently long. I might lose my voice. You might lose your voice. We've both been sick within like the past, like, how long? Yeah. I have coffee. I have iced coffee with me though, so I should be okay. I don't know what you have. You should have water. Oh, jeez. Just go run and grab it if you do, if you need it. I'll keep the chat entertained. Okay. Alright. So, this first one is from r/scary stories. And the title of it is Stared. Stared, yeah. Okay, let's see. This event took place when I got out of work. It was around 11:45 p.m. after work, and it was my last day before 2 days off, and I was tired. I have a ritual of going to dinner after work, and I find this ritual relaxing. It feels nice to just sit down and eat after a long, stressful day at work. Yeah, I understand. I get out of work and drive about 20 minutes to my local diner that's open 24/7. I walk in and go take a seat. I'm greeted by one of the wait staff and they give me water and I take my order. The grammar in this is not me. I'm just disclaimer. There might be bad grammar. It's not me. I promise.
I promise it's not me.
I promise it's not me. I go in with my normal order, which is meatloaf, and it comes with mashed potatoes and corn. Very filling, especially for how much I eat. Great amount of detail.
Okay then.
Well. The diner wasn't busy, because it was around 12 a.m. But there was an unusual person who was there. I was near the window. The man was seated 3 rows ahead of me and seated on the left side section, but I could still see him. He looked about 40 years old. Oh, and I forgot the meatloaf came with 4 loaves of bread and butter, so the meal was worth the $15.
Oh, okay then.
I feel like he's just promoting this.
Yeah.
Not that he's giving the name of it, but oh, he says, back to the story. As I'm waiting for my food to come out, this man looks at me. Not just a small look, but an uncomfortable amount of time. I was looking at my phone, just not make things awkward, just see if he's still looking at me. This dude was still looking at me. Now I say to myself, not panicking, what do I do in this situation? I had 3 options. Option 1, walk up to this guy and confront him, but I'll make it scene at the diner. Option 2, don't say anything and let it happen. Or option 3, make straight eye contact with this guy just to make him look away. I chose 3 because I don't want to make a scene. I paraphrase a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't swear here. So we both locked eye contact for about 10 seconds, and I think I caught on to what he was doing, and he stopped looking and drank his coffee. My food came, and I started to destroy my plate. I'm a pretty fast eater, so it took me about 10 minutes to eat. How long does it take to eat?
I don't know.
Like, how long is average?
Haven't timed myself.
Either have I. But I feel like 10 minutes is pretty... Like, that doesn't seem speedy to me. That just seems like an average eat time to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a fast eater. Anyways, it says the meatloaf was delicious, and I was satisfied.
Hey.
Shockingly, he wasn't looking at me. He wasn't looking when I was eating. I guess he wanted to look... he wanted me to have some space. After I was done eating, he looked at me, and I did the same tactic, but this time he kept looking. I had enough, and I went to the front and paid for my bill. I then asked the front desk, who was that guy? Why was he looking at me? The front desk said, what guy? I didn't see anybody. Nobody was sitting there for 2 hours. I looked back at the table where the man was sitting, and he was completely gone.
Oh, goodness.
Then I said,
me.
oh, okay. Trying not to say anything else and cause a scene, I walked back with every imagination. And a thought popping up in my head, I swore I seen somebody. It was a person there looking at me. That was all in caps, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I walked back to my car thinking, what did I just see? Am I crazy? Is my mind going crazy? I got in my car and the hot thing thawed, and I drove away with the sports radio trying to forget what I had seen. I went home, showered, got ready for bed, but never slept that night. I found a new diner to go to work. And I never would go to that diner again.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like whoever wrote this, maybe English wasn't their first language. Just the amount of grammar mistakes in there.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just not great at grammar, which is fine.
I just found it hard to focus on the story with how often they would go off track.
Also true. I went off track a bit too there. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
But yeah, they were talking about their meatloaf a lot.
A lot, yeah.
I
don't know.
Either this person hasn't, like... I learned more about the food than the creepy guy. We did.
Yes.
We did. No description of what the man looked like. I feel like that would have added to the story.
Yeah.
Even mannerisms, rather than
just
how your
staring.
food tasted.
Yeah.
We're just criticizing this guy's storytelling abilities rather than
it should be criticized. I'm not gonna lie.
It should be criticized.
Absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But at least for me, I haven't read any of the stories I've picked, so apologies if these don't turn out as great.
True.
But yeah. Great start.
Great start. Oh goodness.
Great start. Well, we know their meatloaf is fantastic, and somebody can eat in 10 minutes.
There we go.
I feel like I average around 15 minutes.
Yeah, depending what you're eating. Yeah.
True.
Like an average meal, like actual meal.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a good 10 to 15 minutes. Fries or something? 5 at most.
5 minutes. Yeah, no. It does not take long to finish
No.
a thing of fries.
Meatloaf? I can see about 10 minutes.
I feel like meatloaf with bread and mashed potatoes would be very filling.
That would
I
be
feel
a
like
lot.
that would take longer.
Oh goodness.
So maybe it's faster
Yeah.
at eating. So I don't know, man.
I know.
I don't know, man. But yeah, very
Yep.
interesting. Sounds like a great meatloaf. I would try it.
You would try it.
I would
Coming
try
from
meatloaf.
you, oh wow.
I'm not even a meatloaf person. I'm like, he's hyping this up so much.
You don't like trying new foods, that's the thing.
I don't. I like meatloaf. Well, it depends on the meatloaf.
True.
Mini meatloafs, those are great. Like in
Oh.
the muffin tins.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Just make it easy.
Oh
Serving
yeah.
size.
Oh yeah. So good.
And it makes them crispy.
Ooh. Yeah. That'd be good.
We're just talking about food now.
We're just talking about food and I'm hungry, so we're gonna move on.
Alright. Alright.
This one's shorter, I believe. A little bit.
Nice.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I feel like I picked a lot of long ones for this.
That's okay. That's good. We need that
Yeah.
because we do
need the
not
long.
stick on things for too long.
No, we don't.
So this one, I kind of just went through and I was just like, but no. Because this can happen to anyone and I hate it.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
So it's from /R True Scary Stories. The title is He Was Watching Me As I Was Picking Out a Book. That kind of gives you the gist of it.
Yeah.
So, this isn't really a scary story, but it was scary for me in the moment. This just happened about 30 minutes ago. I'm still creeped out by it. Let me start off by saying that I am a 15-year-old female, so I go everywhere with my mom. Cool.
Yeah.
The day started normal.
Already.
Already then.
Already, I'm like, oh.
Yep. Oh, great. This is going to be fun.
Mhm.
The day started normal. I woke up, went downstairs to my living room to play a game with my sister. We played for about 30 minutes when my older sister came downstairs as well to get ready to go to a movie with her boyfriend. I love to go on car rides everywhere. As long as I have my headphones, I get up from the couch and get ready to go. This is so weird.
It sounds like a 15. It sounds like a 15.
It sounds like a 15-year-old. Yeah, like I believe this.
Oh yeah. Can't go anywhere without headphones. Yeah.
Like hanging out with drives, just to tag along, you know. Fast forward
This
to
sounds
after.
like a younger sibling.
It does, and she did say she was younger, I believe too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her older sister came downstairs. Yep. So fast forward to after we dropped her and her boyfriend off at the movies. My mom told me we were going shopping at the library to bring some books back. Do you go shopping at the library? I guess you kind of.
It's more of like
Or is it like
an
browsing?
errand? Isn't it more
Yeah.
like an errand than a?
Because I feel
shopping
like
trip?
shopping, like you're buying things.
Yeah, it implies
like-
you're paying for something.
Yeah, but the library, like you can borrow things for free.
This is
Anyways, sorry. That threw me off.
unless this library is different.
Maybe.
Unless they meant like a bookstore.
Maybe. I believe this would be a library.
Okay.
But yeah. We were stopping at the library to bring some books back, and I asked her to go inside and get a book. Inside the library is a teen room where there are a bunch of books for teenagers. I walk over to the teen area to find a book, but there were some people in there already, and I didn't want to go in there while they were in there. but it would have been awkward. Okay.
How?
I didn't want to go in there while they were in there, but it would have been awkward.
That's like a 15-year-old. Just social anxiety.
Yeah.
To walk into a room with other teens.
But it would have been awkward.
Would have been awkward. You're going into the teen section. Oh no!
I mean, I understand.
Oh yeah. I would have been there too, but man.
Yeah. I looked around the tea room for some books while I waited for the others to get out of there so I could go in. After a few minutes of waiting, they all finally got up and left, so I entered the room. I was in the room by myself for a good 10 minutes, trying to find a good book to read. I suddenly had this feeling to turn around, and when I did, my stomach dropped. I saw this, what I am guessing, a 16 to 18-year-old man, watching me, not even trying to look for a book, just watching as I was trying to find a book. As soon as he noticed me looking at him, he immediately turned around and left the room. I didn't know how long he was there watching me, but it made me feel really uneasy. What freaked me out the most was that I never even heard him enter or leave the room, and the door to the room is really loud. I stayed in the room a few minutes later, still trying to find a book, but I just kept getting this feeling to turn around, and every time I did, I would see him looking at me and getting closer to the room again. Every time he would notice me seeing him, he would turn around and walk away fast. I just got uncomfortable at that point, and grabbed a random, and ran to my mom. After we checked out, we walked outside to the car, and I never saw the man ever again. I'm still creeped out by this while I write this, but to the man that was watching me while I was looking for a book, let's not meet again.
No.
Gives me the creeps. I don't like it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
just like a lot like yours, just watching, but like
just watching. But this is like this can actually happen.
this
Like,
can
we know
actually, yeah,
this happens.
which is why it kind of freaks me out a little bit more, because
just the thought of like looking at him and him running away and then him getting closer.
yeah,
Like every time. Oh.
dude.
Oh, jeez. Like, I was 15 once. If I saw that, I would have been out of there immediately.
Like
not even picking a book. I would have.
yeah,
Yeah, nope.
I like the fact that the door was supposed to be loud, like.
Oh, because he would have been waiting in there. For
Yeah,
somebody.
I know he would have been waiting, or he saw her and like he snuck in or something, like, you know.
Yeah. I feel like it's more likely that he was already in the room with the other people, and he was kind of just waiting for an opportunity to like.
Maybe.
To kidnap kids.
I did.
Snatch him up. Take him in his white van, like. Oh.
Yeah. No.
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I know. I don't know what to say about it.
One.
It's just. Is
was
it
short,
actually?
But it was really good.
Okay.
That was good. I like that. Like creepy, but it works.
Yeah, it's a creepy one. I don't know. I like my mind is a little bit more at ease that like it's a 16 to 18-year-old guy, but like still.
Yeah.
I
Maybe he just thought she was cute, kind of thing.
Maybe like staring at her and like getting closer like that. Like that.
Maybe
That's weird behavior. Maybe.
But then, the thing is, if you were to like, if he was feeling awkward about it, then once she like sees you, you go talk to her rather than running away.
Yeah, running away and like sneaking back up, like.
Yeah.
So maybe, but like.
Either this could really awkward, or he's like a murderer. I don't know.
Yeah. If he did think she was cute, he did not go about it the right way.
PSA to all kids with crushes. Don't do this.
Don't stare
this
at
is
them.
The wrong way. Don't stare at them.
Awkwardly get closer to them until they look at you and you just run away. And then you come back and stare at them. No.
If they catch you staring and you're like in the space, like walk up to them and be like, "Hey, didn't mean to stare. This is my name.
Go.
I just thought you were cute. Sorry. Back off." Like that's it. That's all you have to do. If they think you're cute back, then go on your merry way. But after that, you back up.
Yeah. Good. I love how we're just giving advice.
I know. Where was her mom?
I know.
I guess it was the teen section. Like,
she did say that she asked if she could run in, I believe.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked her to go inside and get a book. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I guess her mom was in there though, because she said after we checked out, we walked outside to the car. So I guess she entered before her mom, and then her mom probably came in a little bit later, and then they left. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is what I am picking up, reading the little clues she's giving, but
yeah. Okay, yeah, no.
I am so sorry for giving you those.
Oh, it's all good. No, it was good. If it's giving you chills, it means it's working.
Woo!
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have another one here. This one,
Uh-oh.
I think it's true.
Oh.
There are two sources.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was in this happened somewhere in the States. I think in Indiana.
Okay.
I think that's where it's saying. Yeah. So the so this is in r/true crime, and the title of this: 90-year-old man in Northwest Indiana strangles his mother after she serves him an eviction notice. February 2024.
Oh goodness.
This happened this month. And in the there's a little yellow. I'm not a Reddit user, so apologies. But there's like a little yellow circle and the words murder in it. So
Oh.
you know,
Yeah. No.
if murder bothers you, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it starts off by saying, I'm not great at write-ups, but this case is ongoing, and my community my community
There we go.
my community to people I know and has shaken me up, so please bear with me. That was a horrible sentence. I'm just reading what's written. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know, man. But oh jeez. On this afternoon, February 5th, 2024, 9-year-old Connor Coldbold? Cobold?
I'm guessing so.
I don't know. Cobold was arrested for attempted murder and aggravated battery? Just as battery. For strangling his mother. Shane Ella.
Okay.
It's spelled Shane and then LLE.
Okay.
Chanella? Chanella Burns. That's how I'm gonna say it. Apologies if I get the names wrong.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. After strangling his mother, Chanella Burns, in her bed. After strangling her, causing substantial brain damage, he went outside and called police several times to tell the dispatch to stand. He went outside and called the police several times, telling dispatch to send a car. The I can't pronounce that word. Police department responded to the call. Cobalt told the police as soon as they arrived to handcuff him and put him in the back of the squad car. While in the vehicle, he told an officer that there was a dead person in the house on the corner. Further saying, I killed somebody in the house. Sorry if my speech is... I'm reading it as I'm going. Like, my brain doesn't catch up well enough. Upon entering the house that Cobalt and his mother had lived in, police found Shanella in her bed, not breathing, with no pulse. Police noticed signs of a struggle in the room. She was rushed to the hospital where doctors determined her injuries put her in grave danger. She unfortunately died 2 days later on February 7th. An autopsy revealed the cause of death to be strangulation and ruled a homicide. She had served her son an eviction notice that day, February 5th. He is charged with upgrades to murder after that autopsy. My brain's dead.
It's okay.
The results of the search on her body. He pled not guilty.
Okay.
And has a pre-trial conference scheduled for July 18th. The jury trial is set to rule August 6th. edit, I worked within a legal sphere in this county, not criminal law, so I may be able to keep up to date in this case. Share updates as it goes along.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know how much of you were able to catch what I said.
I got the bits and pieces to put it together. I hope the audience has been able to as well.
I'm sorry, the reading of the brain was not working.
It's okay. It happens.
To sum it up, a son strangled his mother because she gave him an eviction notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Not the way you handle that situation, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know
if it's spooky. Yeah.
I don't know why he would call and then admit to
not guilty
to Maureen and then later on say not guilty after he has admitted. Maybe to give himself a chance, but
maybe. I mean, I think you would think that the charges would be less severe if he pled guilty.
Yeah.
Because usually they are, from what I know, which is not much. But yeah.
Yeah. No. A little bit of a lot of an overreaction.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the house situation was, but
no.
I mean, if he was willing to strangle her after she was giving him an eviction notice,
yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Google this. What was his name again?
You said, yeah, Caleb Coban? No. Kobold, yeah.
Not that kobold. Apparently, there is a fictional character called Kobold.
Oh.
Caleb Kobold.
Interesting.
Not that one. Apparently that's a thing in folklore.
Oh.
1 second. Did I get scammed?
Did you get scammed?
Did I get scammed?
Or maybe it's just not out yet, you know?
Yeah. Where did it go? It's gone. Well, it's gone now. I can't find it.
Well, it's gone then. Okay then.
Yep.
Huh.
It's gone from. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because it was on it was just on a tab on my phone, and then I clicked out of it, and now it's disappeared.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
I will let you continue. I'll let you do.
Okay.
Let you do another one.
I'll do another one. Okay, so this one is one I haven't read through. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. So I had my sister helped me find a few because I was running out of time today. So she sent me a couple apparently. I thought it was only one.
Oh.
So she sent me the one I kind of told you kind of what it was about, and then she sent me another one. So I'll read the first one.
Yeah.
So apparently, I don't know where she got this one from. I'm guessing it's the r/true crime.
Okay.
I think that's what she was looking at. But it's the Chicago Tylenol murders.
Ooh.
A very interesting, I'm invested already, you know. It's just it looks interesting. In September of 1982, a 12-year-old girl in Chicago passed away shortly after ingesting an extra-strength Tylenol. The same day, a man died in the hospital after taking the same pill. Two of his family members followed. Over the course of the next few weeks, more seemingly healthy people in Chicago dropped dead. and the only thing that they had in common was taking extra strength Tylenol shortly before their untimely death. As bottles were recalled by Johnson & Johnson. Is that a name of something?
That's a company name.
Oh, I wasn't expecting Johnson & Johnson. That threw me off. I was like, did I read this twice?
Like, you usually see them for, like, I saw them for, like, baby powder.
Okay. Like, I feel like I've heard of them, but...
I think they just own a bunch of, like, big brands, and they just kind of...
Okay.
I don't know, either hold shares and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Just a moment. Sorry. As bottles were recalled by Johnson & Johnson, it was discovered that many of the extra-strength Tylenol pills had been laced with potassium cyanide? Potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide. Thank you. Once this was made public, Johnson & Johnson issued numerous ads and warnings to customers to avoid the product. The company began working fervently on a triple-sealed package that would prevent tampering. James William Lewis of New York City contacted Johnson & Johnson, claiming that he was responsible for tampering with the bottles and filling the capsules with cyanide. He demanded $1 million in exchange for him to stop. He was arrested for the crime, and although he wasn't found guilty, he was still imprisoned for extortion.
Extortion.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Even after Johnson & Johnson fortified the Tylenol bottles against tampering, the widespread news of what had happened in Chicago prompted crimes of a similar nature all around the country. Several more people died from cyanide poison found in the over-the-counter medication. The Chicago Tylenol murderers is one of the few true crime stories to spark a real change in the country. The quality control of pharmaceuticals. Thank you. Increased tenfold. I know. I figured you would know what that word was. Increased tenfold, as did the security of the packaging. Although the FBI didn't have enough evidence to convict anyone of the crime, it was widely believed that James William Lewis and his wife were indeed responsible.
Jeez.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's freaky.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez.
So just imagine that any over-the-top medicine that you get, over the counter,
that is insane.
That is scary to think about. Goodness.
Oh no. Nope. Yeah, just oh jeez. Even the thought with anything prepackaged, that could be tampered with, technically.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they worked harder to have it more sealable, but yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's really sad.
Goodness. What kind of person decides I'm gonna start spiking Tylenol to people who need it and then kill them because to make money? Was that their actual motive?
I don't think there was any
because they try to blackmail the Tylenol company,
true.
Johnson & Johnson.
They asked for $1 million, didn't they?
Yeah. To stop. No. Did they think they were actually going to give them money and not call the police on them?
I guess so.
That's creepy, but they could have handled it a little differently.
They could have been a little bit smarter. I agree.
Not giving
that is
them
insane.
Their names would
Yes,
be
it
one
is.
Thing.
Yeah, no. And this is why you take Advil, people.
Advil, man. Don't start spiking our Advil. Queen here. Oh, jeez, yep.
Oh, goodness me. That was a good one, though.
That was
I was
really
interested.
Your sister, yeah. Jeez, she found a really good one.
She is like the smartest person, I tell you. She finds all
I'm
the
glad she
good
read
things.
through it too. So she was like, yeah, this one's.
Yeah,
We need her to read through them now and find us stuff. So neither of us know what's happening.
True.
So,
but I don't want to
we
make her do
hire-
that.
No,
I had to pay her good money for that. My goodness.
this is true.
I gave her $1 for that.
Oh,
These are the
jeez.
kind of stories that $1 gets us, man. It's great.
$1 gets us. Yeah, every dollar helps, man. With every dollar you donate, the quality of the story gets better.
True. There we go.
There you
Donate $1 today and get better stories
go.
than the
Get
stuff
better
we
Reddit
find.
stories. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Do you have one?
I did, and I don't know if I actually want to read it. Just
Oh,
'cause
you don't have to.
Meh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, like, I
Mhm.
was kind of reading through it. Doesn't seem that scary.
You're just like, it's not scary. I don't
It's not
want to
scary.
read it.
None of the ones I've read have been like actually scary.
Yeah,
The
me
first
either.
one,
Like,
okay, the
they're
first
scary
one was
to
really
think
creepy.
about. Yeah, the first one was creepy. And then this one was very scary to think about
Yeah,
to happen again. But,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
paranormal wise, like, those been nothing scary.
No, like
Yeah.
the first one I did was not scary, but like it was more entertaining than anything else.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a good one. I had one and it wasn't that great. So
Okay. If you need, I can always go again, but it's up to you. I don't have. I guess I still have a few.
okay.
Mhm.
Do you know what skinwalkers are?
No, I do not.
So, to explain it shortly, it's like a. You know what a cryptid is?
Encrypted. Wait,
It's
now
like
no.
one- It's like one of those. It's like a fantasy creature, like a jackalope or
Oh,
Loch Ness
okay.
monster kind of thing. Like there's legends about it, kind of like
Okay.
Cryptids are kind of the newer versions of that, like Slender Man or
Oh, okay. Yeah.
creepypasta kind of things.
Mhm.
So Skinwalker's kind of like the newer ones, but it's like
Oh,
Skinwalkers
okay.
are like creepy animals,
I can see.
or
that.
like animals that don't look quite right, like a deer that's like it looks like a deer, but it's not acting like a deer, or like its eyes look too real, or like the body looks too like fake compared.
Oh,
Like
okay. Yeah.
like the creepy valley, uncanny valley kind of crap. So this one's titled. This one's on Our Scary Stories again,
Okay.
and this one's titled Skinwalker?
Ooh.
Question mark.
Okay.
It's a bit of a shorter one.
Okay.
Save my thing. Also, haven't read through this, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just gonna see. So a little backstory. I live in a very rural area in northern Missouri, which has no bears. Good to know. So one night, a couple years ago, I was playing Xbox. I was playing my Xbox, and my dog was barking and growling like crazy outside. And after a little bit, I heard a yelp, assuming for my dog. So I went outside, and I could hear anything. Honestly, it was like everything outside just stopped making noise. And I saw my dog laying on the ground covered in blood.
Oh, goodness.
So I ran over to see what happened, and her stomach was ripped open. Her intestines were spilled out everywhere. So I called my dad and told him what happened, and he told me to stay inside no matter what I heard, so I did. Shortly after, my dad got home and he grabbed our 12-gauge pump shotgun and darted into the woods. I didn't know what happened in the woods. My dad wouldn't tell me. He's never been the same since.
Oh, goodness. What? Huh.
Yeah. Decent storytelling, I gotta say that. Better than the other ones.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. It really just kind of leaves you on edge with that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm trying to think how that would be related to a skinwalker, though.
So, skinwalker, like, they're not always deer.
Mm-hmm.
They can be like wolves or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But skinwalkers are known to be like predatory kind
Mhm.
of things. They're like, maybe I need to Google just skinwalkers because I'm not explaining it very well.
I googled it. I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
googled
so
it.
people, yeah. What's the definition? Since I don't know.
Just a moment. Let me look that up. Skin. Da-ba-da. Apparently I can't spell. Definition. Let's see. A skinwalker is a mythical and supernatural being, particularly prominent in Native American folklore. In some Native American legends, a skinwalker is a person with the supernatural ability to turn into any animal he or she desires.
Oh.
Though they must first be wearing a palette of the animal to be able to transform. The term is never used for heroes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually have to have the fur of that animal.
Yeah,
to
in
be able
order
to
to
walk as that animal.
Yeah.
That would explain why they look kind of creepy when people are like, "This is a skinwalker."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
Good
I
to
don't know
know.
how that would be a skinwalker though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that you said the definition, I don't know.
Yeah,
What that would be.
I was trying to think. It's just like, what in that story would make you think? Unless like she left something out, but
yeah. I mean,
whatever it was definitely terrifying. But
no kidding. I wonder what kind of dog they had.
Dog.
Yeah.
You're just like, what kind of dog did they have?
Well, like if it was a bigger dog,
True.
then like the odds of it being like a small coyote,
Yeah.
like not as likely. But if it's like a really small dog, and there's like a coyote or a wolf around,
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna happen. Sorry to say, but bigger dogs, less likely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Goodness me. I never want to live by a forest at all. Like, I don't know. Like, even living where I'm at right now, like, it's...
Yeah.
I don't want to go outside.
No.
Due to what could happen.
Yeah. At least where we are living in, like, the area, it's kind of flat.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see what's happening.
Yeah.
It's very flat. You can see if a skinwalker's coming at you. Just say.
Yeah, you can see it, that's for sure.
You can see it. You can see the moose walking around. Like.
I actually had a couple in my backyard. A couple times.
Moose?
Yeah. We had
wow.
one by, like, a sledding hill one year. He was right
Oh.
by. We were so excited to go sledding. We look outside, and the moose was right beside the sledding hill, and we're like, really?
Can't go sledding then.
It was cool to
Those things
see
are
it, but
beasts.
we were just like, really? Come on, man.
Really?
We wanted to go sledding.
I want to go sledding. Who cares if there's wildlife? Let me go sledding.
Let me go sledding. Yep. And then there was just a moose, like, in the back that was walking around. That
That'd
we
be
saw.
freaky.
Yeah, like we were watering
Those
the
things-
garden, and it's just like, oh, there's a moose. Let's go over this way.
Go this way. Those things are tanks.
Oh yeah.
Like chest, like as large as your car. Like those legs are like as tall as your car. And then the body, and then the head, and then the horns.
Oh
Yeah, no,
goodness me. Yep.
Anyways,
They're cool though.
they're cool.
They're cool.
Freaky, but cool.
Yes.
Do you have another one to share? Because I have one more after.
Oh
Wait,
yes.
How many more do we want to do?
I don't know.
Do you end or do I end?
You started.
So you would end.
So I would have to do 2, which I have 2 actually. I have the other one
perfect.
that my sister sent me, and then the last one I had.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That works. I have one
Okay.
too, or I just have one. So.
Okay. So I do
Let me
the other
know
one
this.
my sister sent me.
Cool.
At the end, she texted a bit more of a sad, scarier one. So that's fun.
Okay. I
Um,
mean, mine was kind of sad, scary.
yeah, the dog, man.
The dog, man. What
I,
dog do?
dude, I'm not going to talk about those. Okay. I just remember finding
Oh,
pets around my place. It's just like, dude, I can imagine. It's sad. Anyways,
sad. You
so
felt it. Yeah. Oh,
I felt it. I'm guessing this is from the true crime as well.
Mm-hmm.
It starts as Dorothy Jane Scott.
Ooh.
Early in 1980, Dorothy Jane Scott began receiving threatening phone calls at work. She was the single mother of a toddler who didn't think much of the calls at first, until one night when a sinister voice over the phone told her to look outside. A single dead rose was lying on the windshield of her car. The stalker who had gotten a hold of her number would oscillate between professing his love for her and threatening bodily harm. Dorothy mentioned to several family members and friends that the voice over the phone sounded familiar, but she couldn't quite place who he was. She never got the chance to find out. One night at a staff meeting, Dorothy noticed one of her co-workers looked ill. She and another colleague drove the man to a nearby hospital. The doctors said he had a nasty spider bite and needed a prescription. While the two co-workers were waiting for the prescription to be filled, Dorothy went out to the parking lot to get her car. It was the last time she was seen alive. Her co-workers testified that she did not return. They went out to meet her in the parking lot. At that moment, they saw her car speeding away, so they assumed there was an emergency with her son. Dorothy never returned home to her son, nor did anyone hear from her again. 4 years later, her charred bones were found at a construction site. Adding another layer of mystery to the case is the fact that a set of dog bones was found right next to her remains. Though people on the internet are still discussing the case today, no one was ever convicted or held in suspicion, and the mysterious caller was never found.
Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness me.
I thought, okay, that's not where I thought it was going, but still really sad and creepy.
It is. Man. Dude. I don't know how to feel.
Neither do I. Jeez. That is more sad and creepy, like, you know.
Yeah. Accurate description from...
Yeah.
More sad and scarier. Yeah.
Yeah. Like... Yeah, I wouldn't, like... Imagine having to be the person who had to explain that to the son.
Yeah.
Like, what happened.
4 years later.
Or, yeah.
Like... And he was a toddler.
Yeah. So, yeah. If he was like 2 or 3, it would be like 8 or 9 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time they would have...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dog bones was a weird...
Yeah, that was I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Maybe to throw them off.
Yeah,
like if
maybe.
they found the dog bone.
Yeah.
They would be like, oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised she didn't start, like, call the police.
Yeah.
To have somebody, like, check the phone.
Yeah, no.
Unless that's maybe something that wasn't added onto it and, like, she did do.
Well, she said she mentioned it to several family members and friends. So. But still. And he sounded familiar. I'm trying to think who it could have been. Like, I don't know because I don't know who she knew, but.
No. And they don't really say who her relations were or who the suspects are.
Well, they said that there was no one was ever held convicted or held in suspicion, so.
Yeah. I just wonder, like, what the internet thinks is suspicious or who they thought would be suspicious.
Like, my first thought would be, like, the father, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
of the sun, but
Of the sun.
I don't know. Yikes.
Yikes.
Man.
Yeah. No. Nope. Nope. That-
Anywho.
Um,
You?
I'm gonna find another one.
Okay. I think I need to give my sister another dollar and
Yeah,
at the
I think
same
so.
time be like, are you okay? Like, you found some good stories, but my goodness.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Oh,
I found one.
okay.
It look, it looks promising just from the way it's written.
Ooh.
Like very, like it looks like I don't know if it's true, but it
Mhm.
looks like a good story nonetheless.
Okay.
This is again from r/scary stories.
Mhm.
Um, it's called A Light in Grandmother's House.
Oh.
So it starts off as saying, "Don't turn on the light in the basement."
Oh.
This is all dot 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 dot. Dramatic pause. Those were my grandmother's last words to me, said solemnly with an object of terror in her eye. I was 9 years old. Oh, Jesus. She seemed like a decrepit monster to me then. A nearly toothless, broken skeleton wrapped in weathered skin, possessing thickly hideous knuckles that were cracking whenever she moved her long, pale fingers. My
Okay.
dad inherited her house after she died. There was seemingly nothing special about it, just an old brick house in a once wealthy neighborhood. You know, she said, she tried burning this place to the ground, my dad said to me one day. Apparently, it just didn't take. She never did try selling it, though. Once we moved in, the door to the basement was boarded up. Odd but not alarming. We left it alone for a while, busy with other things, but eventually my dad decided he needed to go down and take a look. After prying away the boards, he opened a small door, which whined, letting in a musty smell, in darkness, and carefully descended. Grandma said, "Do not to turn on the light," I said. "Not a problem," he responded from somewhere unseen below. "There's apparently only one. The switch doesn't work." I heard it flip it. On, off, on, off, on. "What's down there?" I asked. I saw the cold light of an LED flashlight that you turned on. Not really. Nothing really. Sorry, not really. A few minutes later, he came back, shut the door, and ordered pizza. Not sure why she bothered boarding me up, he said, chewing on a slice. No reason to go down there, though. Maybe if we run out of storage space. So we left the basement alone. Again. Sorry. I'm breathing in between these
It's
things,
okay.
so you hear me breathe. As I grew up, I became increasingly aware the world is a shallow place. A shadow place. Not shadow. Full of evil, having nicely hidden corners, in which unexplainable events occur, hinting at the supernatural. For a long time, I considered this normal part of being an adult, something everyone goes through. When I was 17, I started a part-time job in a retirement home. Hold on. Do you think you're an adult at 17? Anyways, side tangent. It's where I met Father. I cannot pronounce this name. I'm not going to try to pronounce this name. Do you want to try?
If you want me to.
So, Akinyeme.
AK.
Akinyem?
The Kingdom? Yeah, something like that, maybe?
Akinyem? Akinyem? Yeah. Akinyem.
Okay.
Okay. He had known my grandmother, and I found that I enjoyed talking to him. Despite being almost 90 years old, he kept an open mind and listened to whatever I explained to him, or whenever I explained my existential dread to him. Your grandmother, she believed in evil, he said. One fall day, physical evil, monsters. Here he had lowered his voice so no one but I could hear. She confessed once that within her house, in the basement, if memory serves, there was a light switch. But rather than turning off and on, the switch turned on and off the demons.
Oh.
How I ran home then. Through a storm, through thunder and pouring rain, and at home, out of breath, ripped open the basement door, somewhere near falling down the stairs into the darkness. I felt half mad and blindly for the switch on, and I turned it off. But in all those years, I wondered how much evil, how many demons we did ignore, let pass into this world.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if, like, demonic portals work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Creepy nonetheless.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're limited to a light switch, though. Great story.
It was a good story, my goodness.
Okay, they wrote it very well.
They did write it well.
I felt it was very easy to read, although I was losing my breath through most of it.
I could tell it was.
I know.
Yep.
But yeah. No, that was a pretty good story. Pretty good.
Okay then.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Demons entering through light switches.
I don't think it's not possible, you know?
True. It could be possible.
I know.
Yeah.
It was also depends like if anyone did anything in that basement, you know, like any
True.
of that like paranormal stuff.
Yeah. I feel like somebody would have to like do some sort of witchcraft on that light switch particular to open that up in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because otherwise, why would like demons attach like a portal to said light bulb or light switch?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Like it makes sense, but at the same time I don't know anything about any of that, so
Neither do I.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Goodness me.
Creepy nonetheless.
Very creepy, yeah.
They did really well in the descriptions though.
Yeah, I
Very
did
well.
enjoy
My
that.
goodness. Alright.
Okay. Last
story.
one.
Cozy up, grab popcorn.
Grab your popcorn. This one's gonna be an interesting one, guys. Okay. don't take me up
Unless
on that.
you DJ,
It really
you have
might
to
not be.
Unless you're DJ, in which case you have to talk.
I have to talk? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the one
can.
that you know what this one would be. So
Do I? Did I send it to you?
no, it was one of the ones I was talking about before we.
Oh.
So hopefully it's a little bit more not as like nightmarish. Eyes staring at me. Trust me. Okay. It's currently night. Around midnight. I'm at my grandma's holiday house, alone after the rest of my family has already gone to each of their beds. I can't sleep, so I decide to stay on my phone in the living room, all by myself. It's nice having some quiet following a full day of family interactions, but after 1 hour or so, I decide I had enough and needed to start getting ready to sleep. Before heading to my upstairs room, I go to the kitchen to grab a glass of water. I don't want to have to go back down to the dark, empty house in the middle of the night. But as I set my foot in the still dark kitchen, I glanced through the window, headed to the even darker backyard. I don't even think I've ever been paralyzed by fear before. It's like you forget you are allowed to walk, run, or even breathe. My body is just stiff to the new, now pair of glowing yellow eyes looking right into my soul. What shocks me is the fact that these huge yellow eyes are about 3 meters high, making whatever thing that has those eyes to be enormous. I'm just there frozen for a good 5 seconds, eyes locked with whatever thing is staring at me while my brain keeps repeating itself, you are seeing things, there isn't anything out there, but the eyes are still there. When I'm finally able to move again, I decide to turn on the lights, but the eyes are still there. I quickly turn them off again to confirm what I was seeing, still there. At the second strike, to bring the light to the kitchen, I now see there's a little bit more to the eyes. It's like a box-shaped thing, almost like a water filter. I then realized I was seeing the whole time was the reflection of the cold and / warm temp meters of the water filter. I feel incredibly stupid, grab my water, go straight to my room. As I tape this, I don't think I ever had a scare like this one. So I thought I'll share. It's funny how our brains can play tricks on us.
Wow. I mean, it works.
It works. I was so invested reading it.
Me too. Me too. I was like, oh yeah.
And then as I was getting to the end, I'm just like, don't laugh, don't smile. It's
don't
like,
give it away.
It's like a box-shaped thing, almost like a water filter.
Just like a water filter. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It was funny.
To be fair, if I saw something that looked like eyes,
3 meters tall in the dark backyard, like.
Yeah, no, I would be terrified too.
Yeah, and so would I.
But yeah, no.
Yep.
Pretty good story. I'm glad it wasn't as terrifying as.
I think it's a good place to end off.
It's a great place to end off. Now we can think of that one instead of the other nightmare-inducing.
Yep.
Not that there were a lot.
There wasn't a lot. A lot of scary ones to think about happening.
Yes. More than actual, yeah.
Yeah, which I think is good. So.
Yes. But yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we did it. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah, me too. This was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. We might need to make this a series.
Yeah.
Scary stories.
That'd be fun.
We'll call it Scary Stories.
Scary stories.
Scary Stories.
There we go.
But yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for taking along, guys. I think
yeah.
that's the end of the
I believe so.
Stories. And we owe your sister $2.
I mean, only $1 because I gave her $1. But yes, it'll be a nice surprise.
Nice surprise.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yes, thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. I enjoyed it.
So did I.
I do think next time I want to read through them before.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
Pop on.
But yeah.
What a creepy face. He says it's been fun to listen.
Oh, that's just the smiling face for Twitch.
Is it?
Yep. That's what it looks like when you type it in.
That's creepy. It works, but
I just typed it in. Yeah, it's a robot smiling face. Just so you know.
I thought they were trying to freak me out. I thought that was like Slenderman or something.
No, it's just the smiley face emoji.
Mildly threatening.
And there's the chat flooding you. It's like, it has been fun to listen.
Unintentionally, but yes.
Yep. Oh, goodness
I
me.
take it as a threat. But yeah, thanks to
Yeah.
everybody who listened.
Yes, thank you very
Um,
much.
Maybe we'll do a poll on Instagram if
Yeah.
we should do it again, because this was a lot of fun. Hopefully you can take some clips from the story. Probably not, because I feel like
It would
I
just
need to
be
work on
us
my
looking
reading skills.
concerned.
It would be. We should do like no audio and like one of those derpy like like our faces to each other's stories.
That would be funny. Oh
The
goodness.
weirdo edit.
Yep.
Might maybe come
Possibly.
to Instagram.
We'll see.
By the way,
if we get
you're
around to
interested,
it.
true. If you're interested, follow our Instagram. You'll see stuff on there.
Yes. Eventually.
Eventually. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll let you know when we're posting at the very least.
True.
But yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I did a shout out on the Instagram, but shout out to all of the followers on our YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Thank you to all of you guys. Appreciate it. And yeah, we hope you have a great rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
joining
for joining. Goodbye.
Yeah.